Dear 30, I hate you, and you're not even here yet. 30! Dang. At the tender age of 22, I had an existential crisis. I knew that I wanted to be rich, maybe famous, and live a life of adventure, and also of peace, but also live in a small cottage on the edge of a forest, and also have a magnificent giant mansion, and also have a roommate, but still live alone, but also accomplish everything I've ever wanted to do, which was and is a very extensive list. Like fall in love, live by the beach, own a TV network, be really good at tennis, make a lot of money, and visit every country, and yada, yada, yada. Then something happens. You get a little bit older, and you go back to school, you hate your job, the world shuts down, you quit your job, you move across the country, and then you don't have a job. You learn new skills, make new friends, and before you know it, you're 28. And you look at your list, and you see that you're nowhere close to where you thought that you should be when you're 28. And then you realize how close to 30 you actually are. But you really thought at 28 you'd be a multimillionaire with life pretty much figured out, a house, maybe even a little side piece. And no, I'm not talking about chicken nuggets. A man, a fine man, in a career that obviously gets on your nerves sometimes, but you make way too much money and inspire too many people to let the little things bother you. And you were going to do this all after your existential crisis at 22 and accomplish it before you turn the big 3-0. Yeah, so none of that happened. Well, not none of it. Some of it did. I guess I didn't realize how long it takes to do things. And now I'm here. There's a certain terrifying fear about turning 30. There's almost this dread of feeling like your life is almost over. In your 20s, you're supposed to be unstoppable, taking on the world, doing anything that you could ever dream about doing, getting outside your comfort zone and making lasting memories. I'm 28 and I feel like I have literally lived 3 different lives just from taking risks and doing whatever my little heart desires. And now I'm aiming for more. I'm aiming to accomplish everything on my list before I turn 30. I don't want this feeling to end. So maybe that's why I dread my 30s, because they come with expectations and a husband and babies, which means I need security and stability and limits. But as much as I may one day want those things, I don't want to give up my life of minimal responsibility just yet. And only an absolute gem of a man would ever get me to give that up. So now I gotta find love in a year and a half and become a multimillionaire. Oh my God, my head hurts.